The Putnam County School District confirming that bats were seen flying out of a roof soffit at Browning-Pearce Elementary School back in November. And they've been working since then to safely get the bats out. Our Cindy DeShawn spoke with the superintendent today about what's being done.
We haven't seen any bats tonight, but many families tell us they've watched them come out the roof and they're concerned about safety and bat droppings. I spoke with the superintendent who says he's taking those concerns very seriously, bringing in a professional mitigation team, sealing up any entry points and monitoring the campus to make sure students are kept safe.
It's the kind of sight that can make parents nervous. Bats swarming out of Browning-Pearce Elementary in San Mateo. The Putnam County School District first noticed them back in November, flying out of this covered overhang above the entryway during a nighttime fall festival.
They actually were like up in a loft, an outside area, so our staff sealed up as much as they could.
Superintendent Dr. Rick Surrency says mitigation started right away. The district letting bats fly out safely in the evenings, then closing off those openings to keep them from coming back.
Bats are a protected species here in Florida, so you can't go out there and destroy them or anything.
But as most bats moved on, some shifted to another spot.
When they come out, usually at night, you go back and you seal up where they are, and then they find another place. So as it turned out, they found another place in the school.
That's when Belfour Property Management was called in.
We've paid them a considerable amount of money because we want it done right. And they've actually come out and set up scaffolds.
He says the recent cold snap has slowed the process. The bats are dormant and not leaving as often at night.
They want to do like us and stay inside. And that's probably why we haven't been able to really resolve the problem during the cold weather, because they won't come out.
The superintendent says he wants to be clear. No bats have been inside.
They were not flying inside at all. As far as I'm concerned, they were not flying in any hallway.
He says no bat droppings or other signs of danger have been found, and he's trying to put parents at ease. For now, school will stay open with crews working hard, and the district promising safety comes first.
You know, our number one goal in our district is to keep our kids safe. You know, whether it's a threat by humans or a threat by any other living being bats or anything else.
The district says the health department has not been notified. That's because the superintendent says there has been no reports of bats inside the building or any direct contact with students or staff members. In Putnam County, Cindy DeShawn, First Coast News, on your side.
Cindy, thank you. And it is illegal to kill bats in Florida, according to state law. That also includes bats that are found in buildings or other man-made structures. And if you have to remove bats from your home or your business, there are state rules that you need to follow. You cannot use pesticides or poisons that could harm or kill bats. And here in Florida, the bat maternity season begins in mid-April. It lasts through mid-August. So during this time, you cannot disturb or try to remove bats from buildings. You can find out a lot more on Florida Fish and Wildlife's website. We've linked it to this story on firstcoastnews.com.